Hey everyone, today we are diving deep into something that's going to completely change how we live, the future of VR and AR devices. Imagine waking up and putting on AR glasses that look just like your normal ones, but here is where it gets wild. There is this small attachment that transforms them into full VR. You have got this brain interface inside your head like Neuralink, and it lets you control everything with just your thoughts. That's not even the crazy part. You can actually feel, smell, and taste everything in VR. Think about that for a second. You will do literally everything from these devices, your work, learning, with next level immersion, even shopping, where you can pick up virtual items that feel completely real in your hand and have them show up at your door. Want groceries? Just walk through a virtual store, grab what you need like you would in real life, and boom, it shows at your door. Entertainment? That's where it gets mind blowing. You can be at any concert just sitting at your home, watch any sport game from literally the best seat in the house without leaving your couch. Want to meet friends? Jump into another galaxy or some fantasy world anytime you want. You will make new friends too, and here is something cool. You can actually talk to your favorite influencers in this virtual meetup or event. Imagine your favorite creator making an entire world just for their fans, where you can easily find people who think exactly like you do. The AR mode is going to change everything about daily life. Use it during exercise to see all your health stats floating right in front of you. Have dinner with people through AR so it feels like they are sitting right next to you in real life. You won't even need TVs or monitors anymore. Just connect your glasses to a cloud computer, gaming console, or your physical devices. Even home decoration goes virtual. Place things in your house using AR and you will see them through your glasses as if they are really here. Because of this incredible potential, the AR VR market is expected to reach $454.73 billion with a CAGR of 40% by 2030. You are probably thinking, how are we going to get there with these bulky devices that you can barely wear for a few hours? That's exactly what we are going to explore today. How VR devices are going to evolve and completely transform our lives. We will cover everything from AR to VR to AI and how they are all going to work together to create this future. Right now, we are just at the beginning of the AR VR revolution. Meta recently unveiled the prototype of Project Orion. These AR glasses that can project hologram onto the real world and are controlled with the neural wristband. But these innovations, they are just the tip of the iceberg. With Apple dropping their Vision Pro at $3,500, I think this industry is about to get incredibly exciting. We are going to see a lot more companies jumping in. Even at this early stage, we are already seeing examples of what I described. I remember those concerts I mentioned. Ariana Grande actually did this concert in Fortnite that drew in 27.7 million players. That's like selling out Madison Square Garden 1,385 times. I want it, I got it, yeah, I want it, I got it. All sports, I think Apple is going to dominate here. They bought Next VR a few. This company that created next level devices to broadcast sports from incredible viewpoints you could never get in real life. That's why Apple also spent to get the exclusive 10-year right to Major League Soccer and Major League Baseball for 7 years in the US. They are even in talks to get the exclusive right to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Imagine watching Messi score a goal from the goalkeeper's perspective, or having this drone view flying above the field. That's the experiences they are building towards. Now, what is the Metaverse? Let me clear up something that's causing a lot of confusion around the Metaverse. People often get caught up in the hype and misconceptions, but I want to share what's actually real and working right now. The most advanced and functional Metaverse that exists today is VR chat. It's mind-blowing what you can actually do there. You can generally socialize with people from all over the world, play all sorts of games, from classic Dungeons and Dragons sessions to casual Uno matches and intense Among Us games. People get together for karaoke sessions, singing together like they are in the same room. You can watch movies with others, hang out in virtual spaces, and yes, you can even go to a virtual McDonald's. It's essentially recreating all the social experiences you'd have in the real world, but you are doing it from the comfort of your home without any of the physical limitations. Then there are platforms pushing the boundaries in different directions. Like the Sandbox, they have implemented this fascinating system where users can actually buy virtual land. It works surprisingly similar to real estate in a physical world. There's a deliberately limited amount of space available, and you need to purchase it to build anything, whether it's games, experiences, or virtual venues. The really interesting part is how people are treating it exactly like real estate. Some people buy land to create experiences on it, while others approach it purely as an investment, looking to rent or sell it later for profit. We are not talking about small change either. People have bought and sold land worth millions of dollars in this game. Even major companies like Forbes have recognized the potential and jumped in to buy virtual land. Users can even create and monetize art within this space, adding another layer of creative and economic potential. But here's where I see a lot of people getting confused about the metaverse. There is this widespread misconception that it's going to be one single unified world where everyone lives their digital lives. That's not what's happening at all. And honestly, it probably never will. The metaverse is more like a combination of multiple games, apps, and platforms, each serving different purposes and communities. Look at what we already have. GTA Online is essentially its own kind of metaverse where you can work job, earn money, and spend it. Basically, live a whole virtual life. Fortnite has created its own unique type of metaverse experience. These games even have their own social media app and news outlet within them to create more realistic virtual worlds. Just like GTA 5 has, and GTA 6 will likely take this to the next level. What's really interesting is that we are already living in a kind of proto-metaverse through our smartphones. Think about it. We already spend most of our time connected through these devices. We work, communicate, play games where people spend real money. The main difference is that current experiences aren't fully immersive yet, which is why we need to do so many things in the physical world. As metaverse technologies advance, these experiences will become more immersive and we will be able to do more things virtually. However, there is a serious concern we need to address: the potential for corporate monopolization of these virtual spaces. Meta, formerly Facebook, is actively trying to build a metaverse where people can do everything from education to sports to business to socializing, all under their control. They attempted this with Horizon Worlds, but it fell short in several ways. They created this world with cartoonish avatars that didn't even have legs, and the graphics looked outdated, like something from the early 2000s. One of their biggest mistakes was forcing people to use avatars that look like themselves. In my observation, many people don't want to be themselves in virtual world. They want to be their ideal selves or something completely different. Look at VR chat, where you can be anyone from Iron Man to SpongeBob. That freedom of expression is crucial. Meta is learning from these mistakes though. They are making progress internally. Recently, they demonstrated this capability with a podcast featuring Lex Friedman in their metaverse, which looked incredibly realistic, but it's still not available to the public, showing the gap between prototype and practical implementation. The key thing to understand is that we are not heading toward a single unified metaverse controlled by one company, and we shouldn't want that. Different platforms will excel at different things, creating a diverse ecosystem of virtual spaces. This diversity is crucial for innovation and healthy competition. We should actively work to prevent any single company from dominating this space, as that level of control over our virtual interactions would be dangerous for society as a whole. Aesthetics are absolutely crucial in AR VR, and that's where Meta got it right. Remember Google Glass? It failed in part because it looked odd, even earning users the nickname glassholes. Meta learned from this and partnered with Ray-Ban to create glasses that look like normal, stylish eyewear. That's the future right there. Tech that feels invisible in everyday life. Looking forward, I think we will see two main types of devices developed before they eventually emerge. AR glasses. These will be everyday devices looking just like regular glasses but packed with the latest tech. Imagine being able to pull up your social media feed, check messages, or get real-time language translation all in a sleek, stylish form that feels natural to wear throughout the day. VR headsets for fully immersive experiences. These will continue to get slimmer and lighter instead of the bulky headsets we see today. They will evolve to be compact and comfortable, designed to offer high-end VR for gaming, movies, or virtual meetings. Eventually, these two devices will merge into one adaptable piece of tech. Imagine waking up, putting on your AR glasses, and using them all day. Need to watch TV? Just project it onto your wall. Checking social media? Floated right in front of you. When you want a fully immersive experience, like watching sport or playing a VR game, you will just clip on an attachment that transforms your glasses into a VR headset. Current AR glasses on the market already offer features like recording videos from your perspective, real-time translation, and asking AI questions.
What does that sign say?
The sign says, Achetez des collations et des boissons, which means snacks and drinks this way.
Devices like Meta's Project Orion aim to push this even further, bringing us closer to hybrid glasses that handle both AR and VR effortlessly. The future of VR is all about immersion, and haptic technology is leading the way in making virtual experiences feel real. One of the most impressive examples is the Tesla suit. It's not related to Elon Musk's Tesla, but it's groundbreaking in its own right. With this suit, you can feel touch and force feedback across your body, far surpassing anything we saw in the movie Ready Player One. But the issue is it is priced at $13,000. It's currently out of reach for most, but as with all tech, prices will drop over time, bringing this level of immersion closer to mainstream users. Beyond full body suits, there is progress in VR accessories that allow us to feel different textures underfoot. Specialized shoes, for example, can simulate varied surfaces like grass, sand, gravel, making VR walking feel more authentic. Face masks are also being developed to simulate environmental sensations like a gentle breeze, changes in temperature, or even physical interactions on the face. An important touch for building realistic social and physical experiences in VR. VR has made some headway in recreating the sense of smell, which adds an incredible layer to immersion. Currently, scent emitting devices use small vials filled with different smells that are released in sync with the VR experience. However, even the most advanced models can only replicate about 9 distinct smells to make VR environments feel truly lifelike. Researchers are working on expanding this range to around 250 scents. Imagine a virtual stroll through a garden where you could detect the individual fragrances of rose, jasmine, and freshly cut grass. This leap in scent technology would bring the digital world remarkably close to our sensory experiences in reality. Taste simulation is even more challenging, but early attempts have been made. Devices like the Norimaki synthesizer use 5 different gels to represent the 5 basic taste sensations: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. By applying small amounts of each gel to the tongue, these devices can recreate a variety of flavors. Some experiments are even exploring how to alter the taste of water by releasing specific smells in sync with the slight electric current to stimulate taste buds. While far from perfect, these innovations could soon simulate a broader range of flavors, making VR dining, food-related experiences surprisingly convincing. The ultimate breakthrough, however, lies in neural interfaces like Neuralink. Imagine a future where these interfaces can tap directly into the sensory processing centers of the brain, enabling you to feel touch, smell, taste, and even the sensation of movement without needing any external gear. Such interfaces would make VR inseparable from reality, allowing you to fully interact with digital environment and feel every texture, temperature change, and flavor as if they were real. Of course, this introduces significant ethical and privacy issues. Strong regulations and security measures would be essential to ensure that certain sensations, like pain, couldn't be stimulated without strict user consent, or ideally wouldn't be possible at all. We need built-in fail-safes and government oversight to protect users from malicious activity. Overall, these advances in haptics, smell, and neural interfaces represent an incredible journey toward bringing the gap between reality and VR. They will open doors to immersive experiences we can only dream of now, making virtual worlds feel incredibly indistinguishable from reality. And as the tech matures, I think we will see VR becoming an essential tool for everything from entertainment to remote work, social interactions, and even therapeutic applications, all mirroring the sensory richness of real life. Alright, I think this is a good place to pause. There is so much more to cover, but I don't want to overwhelm you with information. In part 2, we are diving into some really exciting stuff: how you will actually interact with and control these devices, what social media will look like when it's fully immersive, and a complete timeline of how we will get from today's clunky headsets to the full sensory future we just talked about. Plus, we will look at the real challenges we need to solve, both technical and ethical, to make all of this happen. If you found this interesting, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss part 2. Let me know in the comments what excited you most about this future of VR. Was it the full sensory experiences, the neural interface, or something else? See you in part 2.